I'm back!
Never thought I'd say this, but I'm jealous of Trump supporters. Like, imagine living in a world where you could just play make-believe all the time and actually believe it.
Dude, this feels like projection because you're a fucking liberal, which is politics light, which is politics for people who don't understand politics. Okay? You blindly follow the mainstream media and believe everything they say. You literally think that cops kill innocent black people just because they're black. For no other reason, just because they're black, that you actually believe that shit. You also believe that the world's going to end in 12 years due to climate change. You are an idiot. If anybody in the world lives in delusion, it's liberals.
Binary folks get pronouns that point to who they are, man or woman. But if the only pronoun that non-binary people had was they, them, then that pronoun points to what we're not. We're not binary and we're not cis. And since pronouns indicate gender in the English language, if they was the only option that we had, then it could confuse people into thinking that non-binary is a third gender, as opposed to a multitude of gender experiences. And what I love about neopronouns is that they point to who we are. Some of them have meanings that are connected to genderqueer history, and others have meanings that reflect the individual's experience with gender. As our understanding of gender broadens, our language is broadening to accommodate that, because language is a reflection of the way we think.
When it snows, once in a while you get a snowflake. All snowflakes are unique and have different patterns. People who want to be different thrive to be a snowflake, to be like no one else, to be different, to be special. What they don't understand is they have a personality that makes them different and special. But for some people, that's not enough. They need to be different down to the gender. They need a made-up gender that conforms to their personality type. This is ridiculous. Stop conflating personality with gender. They are not the same. Each sex has different hormones and in different ways of functioning. And one has kids and the other doesn't. So I guess it makes sense that they are different. And if a woman wants to be a man, that's fine. And if a man wants to be a woman, that's fine. But for Christ's sakes, don't make up a gender. That just complicates things to a point where it doesn't need to be, especially when you make a million genders or infinite genders. You don't need a gender to match your personality. I don't want to have to learn a never-ending list of genders. And if I somehow guess the wrong one for the person that I'm speaking with, I go to jail. I don't want to play that game. And yes, trans people are trying to make misgendering people a crime, but it was shot down in court due to it being against free speech. Thank God. But what they're trying to do is chaotic and will make the act of simply greeting someone a pain that may be illegal if done improperly. Let's just hope that never happens.
Swag or swaggy are also slurs. Slave auctions, whenever they saw a black man on the stage or whatever, they would be like, that boy's got swag. Make sure he's extra swaggy. And then that's how they chose black men to like buy.
That sounds super made up. Like super made up.
Non-black people, please stop saying the word swag. Thank you. And respect our boundaries.
Remember that first video we watched where the left-winger, the liberals, said that right-wingers are delusional and live in fantasy? Does that seem like projection now after seeing this and other videos I've shown you on this channel? I mean, come on. They definitely live in a fantasy world. That is clear. And that lady was definitely projecting.
I have come to find that America and the flag has been very co-opted for this kind of like rampant, like radical American patriotism. When I see an American flag, I immediately look at that I'm like, that person's probably a bigot. That person's probably a homophobe. That person's probably a racist if they're just flying American flags out.
Of course her hair is dyed. That's insane. She said patriots are bigots. She didn't say nationalism makes you a bigot. That would make more sense. But she's not even saying that. She's saying patriotism makes you a bigot. Wow. CNN's training is complete, it seems. How is she going to say a place where all ethnicities enjoy freedom like no other place or time in history is racist? How is she going to say that? That is just moronic. The American flag is just a symbol for freedom. It's not a symbol of anything else.
What year did America declare its independence?
Girl, July 1st, 1989.
What?
What year did Christopher Columbus discover the Americas?
Love Christopher, don't know. I mean, I'm done. Don't know.
Christopher, was it 1976?
No!
How many years make up a century?
Isn't it 1,000?
Oof.
What year was George W. Bush elected president?
The 1800s, I'm assuming? I don't know.
Who was the last president of the 1990s?
1990s? I actually have no idea. Nixon?
What year was Barack Obama elected president?
I don't even know.
What century are we currently living in?
Let's just go 50th century. I don't.
God damn. That is dumb. Alright, I'm out. I'm done with this shit. I call it quits. Later. Peace.